Hey there, welcome back to the TrashHole podcast, the worst fucking podcast on the internet. I hold claim to that, but there is, Keemstar has a podcast, so I can't really say a whole lot about mine. First up, we have some guests, some friends of mine, two people who have been on the podcast before, and one of my other special boys who is not. First up, we got Stebby.
Oh, hey, it's me, Stebby, fucking...
Yes, that is definitely Stebby. Next, we got Sparky.
I'm an awful person.
All right, that's pretty fucking great. And J-Bob.
Hey, audience, go fuck yourself.
Oh, man, that was great. Oh, absolutely amazing.
Good.
So, today I want to talk about some things. I have topics written down. First up, some video games that have released, because video games are the only piece of media that keep us together as friends. That's the only reason we're friends, is video games. So,
Thanks, video games.
Madden 17 came out. Woo!
Oh, football.
Madden 17. Did you know? All right, so I don't fucking play football or play football games, but I thought this was interesting. The guy on the cover, his last name is Gronkowski, and they call him Gronk. And when they were talking about him on the GameStop TV, I was like, Gronk, what the fuck? An orc plays football?
Yeah,
they have
Gronk.
like a flavor of Monster based on him, and it's just called Monster Gronk.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I think I met Gronk.
I wish I was fucking joking.
I know. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. The Monster Gronk.
I'm pretty sure I've met Gronkowski once in person. Like, I don't know if I recognized him though.
Oh man, you met the Gronkowski, and you lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, no, it was at like a anti-drink, not texting and driving thing. He was signing T-shirts.
What team is he on? Is he on like the Patriots? And also, how do I know that?
Who's the fucking Tom Brady? My dad almost killed Tom Brady once.
I don't know who that is.
He's a New England Patriots thing.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
watch.
I didn't even know the
these
Patriots
sports.
were New England. Who just came in here? God damn it!
I don't watch
No,
these sports.
fucking, technical difficulty.
Okay, yeah, okay, right. We're hosting this on Discord because Skype sucks. So there's a little bit of fuckery with Discord. Skype's even worse. I mean, recording a podcast on Skype is a fucking nightmare. Recording a podcast on Discord is only a tiny nightmare. I'm not gonna edit that out because fuck that. That's too much work.
No.
Who even cares?
You think we put work into this? You think we put effort? Why would you put effort into this? It's a TrashHole pod. The lack of effort is why you come here. It's why you stick around. You know it.
You stick around for the painful sound effects and the bad audio mixing.
Yeah.
You gotta put in a funny sound effect. Brendan, put a funny sound effect here. Good job. Good job. Round of applause.
Fuck was
that?
that?
Rock hard.
That was me.
How the hell did you make that sound with your mouth?
That was I pushed air into my left cheek and I slightly closed my teeth a little bit and then I pushed.
Nice. I can make a dolphin noise.
I believe it.
Good
I can do
job.
nothing. I have no talents.
No.
Secret talents.
Your talents is
guys.
being a pretty boy.
You're being a
Welcome
special
to the
boy.
Talentless podcast. No talents here. Not a single talent to be found.
If I had an agent, I'd be talented.
If we had talent, we wouldn't be on this podcast.
No.
I'd be on a real podcast with real people.
That was a fake laugh. Anyway, real video games. Deus Ex came out, and that game is freaking fun. I beat it. I really like the last mission. I like that I can run up to the last boss, taser him, punch him, then run away.
Oh, that's a spoiler, you fucking idiot.
I didn't say who the last boss is. I just said that I can run up and punch him in the face.
Yeah, he didn't say that the last boss was
Illuminati.
Pritchard wearing stilts.
You
Oh
said
yeah.
He's like,
what are you
I'm
doing
coming
here?
for you, Jensen. I'm
Pritchard.
coming for you, Jensen.
The last boss is Megatron.
Pritchard, what are you doing here? Jensen, I'm fucking. Pritchard, that's pretty ridiculous, dude.
Jensen, this turn of events was caused by you, Jensen. You did this to me.
I didn't.
Why are you in stilts?
I didn't ask for this. Does Adam Jensen say I didn't ask for this at all?
He says it in Human Revolution.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
he's
yeah, he
talking
says
about,
it in Human Revolution because, like, his mother-in-law. Hey, how do you like those augmentations? You'd be like, meme.
I never asked for this.
he doesn't say it in Mankind Divided because they know how to write.
Oh yeah, they're not just like, oh man, meme.
They could have said it at least one place though. It didn't have to be like a recurring thing. It could have just been like
Yeah,
a little-
but they also could have just not said it. and
They
it
also
would've
could
been
have,
better.
kept their integrity,
is.
which they did.
Yeah,
Tell me about-
Mankind Divided is really good video game writing. I always love playing a video game with good writing. I hate it when the game feels like they grabbed one of their developers and said, "Hey, can you fucking we built all this shit. Can you really quick write a fucking story down?" Yeah, I got a 7-year-old daughter. She's taking a creative writing class in elementary school. I'll have her write it down. Skyrim.
Like, I really like Adam Jensen because he feels like kind of like a typical, action movie badass, but he's also likable.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has
yeah?
kind of a conscience. He's a human depending on how you play him.
Yeah. And like, yeah, and there's a lot of good one-liners too, which, I mean, it's a Deus Ex game, so you need it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, you gotta have one-liners about Get Gun.
I would love
I thought you were a get gun.
I would absolutely love like an action movie RPG kind of game, like Die Hard, the first person shooter RPG, because that would just be
Just
so
Cause
fucking
3.
wacky.
It's called Just
I want,
Cause.
like-
Well, no,
like
but
some
not
kinda
bad.
shooter.
What? Just Cause is a great
Oh.
game. What?
Just
Oh
Cause
man,
2
we're
is
throwing
good.
blows out.
Just
What's wrong
Cause
with
2 is
3?
good. It's fun. 3 is fucking laughable. I hate that you get no resource management really because you just get infinite C4. While cool, it's really like it kind of takes the fun
Easy.
out of some stuff. Plus the fact
It's
that you
easy.
get the wingsuit is really cool, and pretty much everybody in Just Cause 2 never really drove. You mostly grapple hooked and parachuted.
Yeah.
But the wingsuit completely takes away the need for any driving, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Why would you ever drive? No one drove though in the first place.
Well,
You
Like,
you
you
drive
say that.
plane- you fly the planes.
but I drove sometimes, even though the driving in Just Cause is kind of abysmal.
The
Yeah.
driving was actually way faster too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. Like, what were you driving?
Like-
Were you driving like fucking I don't
Supercar.
know a car that was
Yeah.
fast?
Was I
Yes,
driving
I
a
was.
car
No,
that
no,
goes
no.
fast?
Because
I-
the parachute is faster because you can go in a straight line. Like the car has to take turns and shit. So it,
Yeah.
And
Because
also,
of
you
that.
can go way
you can just
faster with the parachute.
Steal a fucking plane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that-
true.
that-
Planes
Yeah,
are fun.
plane.
But I don't know. I really like Just Cause 2. I put like 20 hours into it, and then Just Cause 3, I put like 5 hours into it, and I was kind of just like,
oh, I 100% of Just Cause 3.
I don't
I
know.
loved it.
Jesus.
I mean, it's also I feel like it's one of those games that caters to people with specific tastes too. Part of it is just my objective
Well-
opinion. My just opinion. I guess an objective opinion is literally just an opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like Just Cause 3 kind of focused in on a few aspects of 2 and then just kind of ignored all the rest.
Yeah.
Like, it was all about just blowing stuff up. And that was
Yeah.
it. That was the entire game.
And my favorite part was gone from Just
Yeah,
Cause 3. It's
wow.
just they got rid of the bad voice acting. Now it was just mediocre
I
voice acting.
know. It's great.
Oh,
No,
I
the
love
bad
shitty
voice
voice
acting was the best part of Just Cause 2.
Yeah.
It was the fucking worst.
If any of you guys ever played I Divine Cybermancy,
Yes.
a little bit, yes.
the entire game is in like this shitty fake French, and it's
Yes.
amazing. It's absolutely incredible.
That game has great source filmmaker assets.
It's pretty
I love
good.
that you get a katana and you're a katana hacker in that game. If
I love how
you
you
have
do-
not gotten a chance, if you're a PC gamer, go out and get I Divine Cybermancy. It's a
If you-
clusterfuck of fun.
If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a human being, play I Divine Cybermancy.
You can dual wield katanas that are like electric katanas.
You can use katana and gun at the same time.
Yeah.
Speaking of like katanas,
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Warrior 2 is coming out in October. They set a release date. I'm really pumped for that one. Stebby and I got to play it at QuakeCon, and it is super fun.
It
Oh
looks a
yeah,
lot
you
like
you,
Borderlands,
you
and I'm
definitely
not
came
sure.
out. Bring your own computer room to do anything.
Yeah, that's
Brendan.
true. I watched people play Shadow Warrior 2. I didn't play it.
Yeah.
There were other people. I just didn't want to ask or go up. I tried to once, and then I think it was one of the developers was just like, "Hey, no, this guy's been waiting," and I'm like, "Fuck." So I just went and played
looks-
Strafe. That's the only
a lot
game I
like
played on the show
Borderlands.
floor.
Yep.
I don't like that.
It's
Borderlands is bad.
it does look a little bit like Borderlands. I don't think Shadow Warrior 2 is going to be as good as the first one.
No.
It does have that
My-
kind of randomized loot aspect to it, but it looks fun.
Yeah. My fear is that like it's just gonna turn into a bullet spongy slog near the end.
Oh god.
I mean, the
No,
first
I
Shadow
don't
Warrior
see
had
shooter
bullet
RPGs.
sponges. The first Shadow Warrior had bullet sponges too.
Well, but like
Yeah.
most FPS RPGs, like near the end of the game, you just have to sink so many rounds into an enemy that it just stops being fun.
I really like the Left 4 Dead style of doing it, where all the enemies are super easy to kill, but they just fucking barrage you with
But
them.
Left 4 Dead's not an RPG.
I
we're
know,
talking about,
but like
FPS RPGs.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, just
Well,
I think part
I
of that-
feel like, I mean, now to be fair, I have not beaten the original Shadow Warrior. I got to like the fucking lab up in the mountains, and that is as far as I got. But like generally speaking, like the bullet sponge enemies were like the special guys, anyways.
Well, yeah, and
Like
it's
you
like
did not run into a horde of bullet sponge enemies. You ran into like a horde of like fucking like shoot them once in the head and they're dead, and then like 2 or 3 bullet sponge guys.
Well, pretty much all classic first-person shooters have their like bullet spongy enemies.
yeah.
But like
Mhm.
my problem with Borderlands is that eventually all the enemies were like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's
I
like-
feel like if Borderlands wasn't a cringy meme fest, I really like the loot mechanics in Borderlands. I like a lot of the guns. I like some of the ideas they put in it. But part of what ruined it for me, aside from the bullet sponges, were just the fucking memes.
Uh,
My problem with Borderlands 2 is that all the guns kind of started to feel the same after a while.
Yeah, that's why I got a lot of the legendaries. Like the conference call was one of my favorites. It was just this shotgun that just shot like a wave of shotgun pellets, and then there was the Minecraft sniper that shot a Minecraft arrow out.
But even if they do something different, they still all feel the same.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that is
I
true.
don't think I've ever seen a game from Gearbox that I enjoyed, and they've made a lot of shit.
I played Borderlands 2.
Opposing Force was good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they made James Bond Nightfire. I actually really liked that one.
I played Borderlands 2 and I liked it playing through it the first time, and the second time I was kind of like, I don't really like this.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a lot of games for me, like Skyrim. The first, like, I still put 100 and some hours into Skyrim, but when I try to go back, I just don't like the game anymore. And I realized I didn't have as much fun as I kind of thought I did.
That's how I feel about obviously like Skyrim, but also like Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Bethesda
Same problem.
RPGs that are not New Vegas.
Problem with
Basically,
Fallout
it's
4,
Obsidian.
the problem
I
with
still
Fallout
need to
4
play that.
is that they just didn't want to make an RPG. They wanted to make an action game first and an RPG second. That just sucks shit. Like, Fallout is an RPG game at its core, and they wanted to take all that away. They wanted to be like, oh, fuck you guys. It's gonna be we're getting some guys from Bungie to work on a shooting. We're getting a lot of boys in here working on this game. It's gonna be a big
Did they
game.
really?
I believe so. I
the
believe
problem-
I believe they got someone from Bungie to work on the shooting. I thought they did. Maybe I'm insane.
The thing about New Vegas
I think
is
it was
that,
Doom
like,
with the multiplayer.
New Vegas was great with like its quests and everything, but the shooting was really awful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Like
That's
that's part of the reason why I went
That's
most of my playthroughs as a charisma character is just because I did not enjoy the shooting at all.
yeah. I tried. That's one of the reasons I can't. I'm having a hard time getting. Because every time I try it, it's just the shooting. It just does not feel good at all.
That's one thing Fallout 4 got right is because it is an action game first, the shooting is really satisfying, but there's so much empty from the game that could be there that I wouldn't mind bad shooting.
Maybe Fallout 5, if it ever happens, will have the combination of the two, where we can have the good shooting and the good RPGing.
Well, I think one of the head writers for Bethesda who wrote a lot of the parts for a lot of the parts of Skyrim I didn't like, and a lot of the parts of Fallout 4, including the main quest I didn't like, left after Fallout 4 came out. So the guys who worked on Far Harbor and Nuka World aren't the same writers, and Far Harbor is pretty competent in its storytelling, and Nuka World so far is pretty fun.
Yeah, honestly, I actually did kind of enjoy Far Harbor's writing.
It's a good story.
I feel like it was still kind of it was kind of still based on the original Fallout 4 story in a lot of ways, which kind of
Because you had to choose a faction.
yeah, and hurt it a whole lot, but overall it was not bad.
I just I don't like it in games when I don't get an all choice, I guess. I like the all choice, I like the none choice, and I like the specific choice. And by that I mean in Fallout New Vegas as an example. you can pick wild card, which is pretty much all. I mean, out of the major factions, you have to choose between one of them. But with wild card, you got to pick any factions you wanted to bring with you, or any factions you wanted to kind of take out and do whatever you want. It was kind of the ultimate chaotic neutral faction where you could just do whatever the fuck you wanted. And then I don't know what would be the nun ending. I guess Mr. House, kind of.
I'd say wild card is more of the nun ending, because
It's all and none.
Because you're pretty much just saying fuck you to literally every major character in the game.
Mass Effect is the worst when it comes to this shit. I fucking hate Mass Effect when it comes to this moral garbage, because Mass Effect 2 especially, because you can't keep everyone alive at the end, because no, you can if you chose all good or all evil. But that's not
the
role
problem.
play.
Well, the problem with Mass Effect is that it's like you're not looking at the dialogue choices. Like, I want to say this. You're looking at where everything is on the little wheel and say, yes, I want to say the good thing because I am the good guy.
Exactly. My problem is that I want to role play in Mass Effect. When you actually when I played on PC, I modded it so that I get all the good guy points anyway. That way I could actually role play and keep everyone alive. And I had a blast. Like, actually role-playing in it is fun because, you can pick the bad options when it's appropriate for the situation.
I feel like Mass Effect is different from Fallout New Vegas in that Mass Effect, and that's the reason I don't like Fallout 4, is they give you an established story already. In Mass Effect, you get to pick from a couple established stories, and you get to build your own Shepard. At the end of the day, however, you're still Shepard. You're not your own character in Mass Effect. That Mass Effect is a role-playing game, but you're role-playing as Shepard. That's the character you're playing as. That's why you get to pick between good and bad Shepard. And there's really no neutral Shepard, because it's one character that they're focusing on and not your character. Your character is Shepard, but Shepard isn't your character fully. Yeah. And in New Vegas, your character is anyone you want it to be. And in Fallout 4, you're Sean's mother or father, and that's part of the reason I don't like Fallout 4 is it's not a Fallout game, because you're not your own character.
You're not just some guy.
You're not just some guy or some chick.
And in Fallout 4, your character is pretty much set for you, which, like, you're Nate or you're Nora, pretty much. Like,
you can change the names, but you're that character. Yeah,
you're the fucking. You love your husband or your wife or whatever unconditionally, and you're so sad that they're dead, and you're so sad that all these other people are dead. And you got to get your son Sean back because you love him so much.
But you can also run naked through the wasteland if you want to.
Yeah, that was weird too. Is that, like, after you leave the vault, there's nothing stopping this person who was born and raised in, like, a normal fucking 50s cultural setting from strapping themselves, like, with a bunch of fucking spikes or whatever and just running through the wasteland, murdering everybody they can. Like, that's such a, I don't know.
That's contrasts the role that's been given to you.
Cognitive dissonance.
You're a normal, well-adjusted person, but also you can murder anybody.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Whereas, exactly. And then, like, in Mass Effect, the reason I'm so pissed about Fallout 4 locking you down in the character choices, that's not what the Fallout series is about. Yeah. In Mass Effect 1, it set you down and said, you are Commander Shepard. Who is Commander Shepard? Commander Shepard is the good Shepard, the bad Shepard. Are they the orphan? Are they the decorated war hero? Are they the failure? Who is Commander Shepard? But you're still Commander Shepard. And that's why I don't mind Mass Effect 1 and 2, because they already set that expectation for you. Whereas in Fallout 3, you're the son or daughter of some vault scientist, and you come from a vault. But after the vault, you're 18, 19 in that game, so you get to choose to be whoever you want to be.
The thing about Fallout 3 compared to Fallout 4 is that in Fallout 3, like, what your character grows up in is determined for you, but what you actually do with that is up to you. But in Fallout 4, all these decisions have already been made for you.
Yeah,
and
you're able to make, like, choices, like, before you even, like, get out of the vault. Like during the whole escape section where you have to escape out of the vault, and, like, Butch comes to you and he's like, oh, hey, save my mom. And you can be like, oh, hey, I'm the good guy. I'm a pretty okay person, and I'm gonna go save this asshole's mom because I'm an okay person. Or you can be like, you know what? Nah, fuck you, and then, like, bash his head in with a baseball bat.
Yeah, your character is who you want them to be. It's a blank slate, and then you build on that character as you explore through the wasteland. Whereas Nick and Nora, they're Nick or Nora, and if they're acting psychotic, you kind of have to come up with a reason for why they're acting psychotic in your head, and then it kind of just takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you feel like you have to
It's a
explain your
video
actions.
game.
It is a video game, but it is. I know we're talking about a fucking video game here, but
I mean, yeah, that's
No,
pretty
no.
much how I
Yeah,
justified
like
it.
why does Nico Bellic run over civilians when he's trying to get a new start?
No, but like, no, that's like the problem is that's like not a valid reason. Like when you're playing a role-playing game, you're not supposed to be like, hey, it's a video game, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's
Like,
all
if
about
you're
immersion.
doing that, that's not good.
It's all about immersion.
Yeah, you gotta stay immersed.
yeah, Fallout 4 is not a very immersive game. I still put a ton of time into it. I still had fun. I think the new DLC is pretty great, and I feel like Far Harbor and Nuka World definitely expand on it. But I think Bethesda has kind of failed again in creating what like a masterpiece. I feel like Skyrim might be Bethesda's last 10 out of 10 rated game.
I think Fallout 4 is better than Skyrim, hands down.
Well, true.
Fallout
but
4 is a significantly more enjoyable game than Skyrim.
I agree with you. I like the setting in Fallout 4 a lot more, and I like the gameplay a lot more than Skyrim. But when Skyrim came out, before Skyrim, there really wasn't a definite casual RPG that anyone could play. And I feel like that's why Skyrim got the rating that it got, because it is such an easy entry RPG.
That's true.
It's such an easy game to play that anyone can pick it up from fucking grandpas and grandmas can play Skyrim, you know? It's a game where you're like, you're the guy. Go kill this fucking dragon. Do whatever you want. Here's a big world. Boop ba doop boop, explore on, give a shit. That's Skyrim. And it's such an easy access game. And I feel like Bethesda almost tried to do that with Fallout and failed because Fallout wasn't Fallout when Fallout 4 came out. You know, Fallout 4 isn't Fallout 4.
I don't think it's that so much as just. I think it's just that Skyrim had already done that before. Like I genuinely think that Fallout 4 is better than Skyrim because Skyrim is shitty combat on top of a shitty RPG, but Fallout 4 is good combat on top of a good RPG or shitty RPG.
Yeah.
Because at least you get good combat.
Yep.
It's like I could launch Fallout 4 and just go shoot people and have fun, but I can't launch Skyrim and just go stab people and have fun.
So okay, so what do you guys think about? I know this is off topic, but what do you guys think about Mass Effect Andromeda so far?
Mass Effect Andromeda, they haven't shown off anything for me to have an opinion on yet.
Yeah.
They showed off a little bit, and I've seen some concept art. As long as, all right, here's my fucking problem with BioWare, and it's 3 words: Dragon Age Inquisition. Have any of you in here played Dragon Age Inquisition?
Nope.
I did, and I liked it.
I liked it too. My problem with it was they tried to put a lot of things that are in MMOs into it.
Yes, definitely.
I do not. I said this in the last fucking podcast. I already talked about this. I don't like MMOs. I'm not a fan of them. I play games with friends, but I want to play quick bursts of games or games where you get to build kind of your own shit. In an MMO, it's boring for me to be like, oh, I'm the hero. And then you look behind you and you see, hey, I'm the hero too. And then you fucking check behind you, there's 1,000 guys, and they're like, oh, me, I'm the chosen one. Me too. Hey, I'm the chosen one. By the way, I'm the chosen one too. Hey, what's up? It's me, the chosen one, your buddy. And in a single player RPG, it's that in a single player RPG, a single instance of me playing. My character is the chosen one. My character is the prophet. My character is this character. In an MMO, everyone is the fucking destined hero to save the land.
Yeah.
And that's not every MMO. There are MMOs where you're kind of just a regular guy like Eve, and there are MMOs like Black Desert and shit where you're not the hero of all time, Legend of Zelda. But I'm just not a fan. I'm just not an MMO boy.
So they forced that kind of stuff into Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, like there were very grindy quests where you had to get resources, and then the war table stuff was interesting. But there was this war table that you could send people out to do missions, and you had to wait real time, not in game time.
Oh my god!
Real time.
No.
Yeah.
So if something said it took 24 hours, you couldn't wait a game day. You had to wait a full real day even with the game was off, it tracked it online. I don't know. It's like a phone game or a Facebook game thing that they added that was not necessary.
It didn't even have microtransactions.
It did have microtransactions.
Oh,
Ew,
Not the war
no.
table. The game itself had microtransactions, but they were
Still
all
gross.
for the multiplayer.
okay. Well,
The,
Ew,
the
gross. It
multiplayer
had multiplaer too.
Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition had multiplayer. Not a lot of people know that.
The multiplayer was not that bad, actually.
It was pretty fun. It was really cool.
Mass
So was
Effect
the
3
Mass
had.
Effect 3 multiplayer.
Yeah,
The Mass Effect 3
yeah.
multiplayer was
a
really cool
blast.
too.
No one plays it though.
Well, yeah, that
Also-
was like co-op too.
So was the Dragon Age one.
Oh, I see.
Hey, speaking of like side fucking modes that are kind of decent, did you play the Breach mode for Mankind Divided?
Not yet. Not yet. It's still sitting there. I'm probably gonna get into it. I'm waiting for the first like story DLC I think to drop before I go back into it. But I might play another game as like just because I played my first game as like a try-hard pacifist who's really bad at doing it. So I want to go through and actually play it through as a pacifist so I don't fucking not get that achievement because I just want to beat it without killing anybody. And I accidentally killed a cop in that game.
Ooh.
That's okay. They're not even
I've-
human.
I've heard nothing but negative things about the Breachpoint mode. I haven't personally played it, but like I've just heard nothing but like, oh, it's pretty boring.
Well, that's because people are stupid.
Yeah.
People's opinions are bad. Like
Thanks.
9 out of 10 times, opinions are bad. 8 out of 10 times.
It didn't really hold my interest as much as the main game did, but like it's a side mode. It doesn't need to do that.
I don't know why
It's
why
just
it's there
fun.
though. Do you remember Spec Ops: The Line? How it
Nope.
had a multiplayer.
No.
So
I
Spec
know
Ops:
it
The
had a
Line.
multiplayer, but I didn't play it very much.
Did you play the
game
single
itself.
player?
No, that's
Oh.
I didn't play the game very much.
Well, I mean, it was this huge like story thing about like the horrors of war and all that shit, and it was really good. And then you got this multiplayer mode that's standard like Call of Duty knockoff bullshit, just because
It's
it was
like-
forced in by the publisher. It
Well,
was-
of course, it was just like, oh, hey, here's this game that's a bunch of like standard dude bro third-person shooter men being like, wow, standard dude bro third-person shooter men is actually awful in the horrors of war.
I really like Spec Ops: The Line conceptually, but as an actual game, I don't really enjoy
Well,
playing
that's
Yeah.
I think that's the
Because-
point though. It's not supposed to be. I didn't have fun playing it, but like
Well,
that's the point.
some games aren't fun. Like you got games like this War of
Sorry.
Mine, which is kind of not fun,
Yeah.
but that's the point because war isn't fun. But
Yeah.
then Spec Ops: The Line isn't fun in like a meaningful way. It's just straight up not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Because like I
It's
know
just a
supposed to
watered
be-
down third-person shooter.
I know
It's
it's
like-
supposed to
like
be
a
like a deconstruction of dude bro shooters, and I like that. But at the end of the day, like
It's still
it
a dude bro shooter.
plays like a dude bro shooter.
I still liked the.
Speaking
I still
of
liked the
dude bro
story a lot.
shooters, I fucking saw the Gears of War 4 pre-order bonuses. One of them is a zombie Dom skin.
Oh man.
You can play
Nice.
as a zombie in horde mode.
Oh man.
He just,
Uh,
where's my wife?
So Brendan, tell me again why I should buy an Xbox One?
I don't know.
You should.
Well, you shouldn't because right now, I'm not going to advocate towards Xbox Ones because Microsoft shot themselves in the foot for me personally. This won't affect a lot of people, but for me, I have a gaming PC. I'm mainly a PC gamer. I have an Xbox One. My roommate uses it, and that's like it. That's it because Microsoft has said, hey, by the way, guys, we're trying to bring all our exclusives to PC so that you guys can enjoy it too. And I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
why the fuck do I have a One then? Why do I
Yeah.
have that?
Microsoft personally insulted me with the Halo games on the Xbox One, so I returned the thing. It like the fact that Master Chief Collection didn't work.
insulted you with the
Well, they did.
Microsoft came to your fucking house dressed as Master Chief with a
insulted
battle
me.
rifle in their hands.
It
And
insulted
they
me.
fucking
Master-
took
They
it and
released a
pointed the
broken
battle
game.
rifle at you, and they shot a dildo out of the battle rifle and hit you right in the face with
It
a floppy
They
insulted-
fucking
came
plastic
to
dick.
your home dressed up as Master Chief, but he
Yes.
had his dick out.
Well, it
Yup.
insulted. No, well, I meant.
Just
what I
buy
meant
a
by that
piss
is that
force.
it insulted me personally. I didn't mean they personally insulted.
Buy
that's
a
just the point.
piss
I
for
reversed
the only
two fucking words.
console.
I reversed
No
two
one
fucking
cares,
words.
Sparky.
Piss force.
No one
Yeah,
cares, Sparky.
No one cares.
Fuck them though.
No one cares, Sparky. Buy a PS4.
Mike,
it's the
look.
only console worth having because
Just
it has
don't buy
weird
a
Japanese
console.
games on it. No, how else am I gonna play my
speaking
weed
of
games?
Yakuza 6, that's gonna be
Actually, not
coming out.
by weed.
Oh,
Yakuza.
Yakuza 6.
Yakuza.
That's a
The
game where you
sixth
can fight
one.
a tiger.
What?
Dude, that's a game where you can fight a bear with your bare hands twice.
You can do that in The Witcher.
Then you can fight the same bear with your hands.
You can fight a bear with your fists in Witcher.
And,
shit.
and 7
Can you
Days
get
to
away
Die
with it,
too.
though?
Yeah, no, it is. There's a quest line in The Witcher called Fists of Fury, where in every realm there are fist fighting championships, and in Skellige, one of the fist fighting championships is you have to take out a bear with your fists, and you're in this
Holy
ring,
shit.
and you have to fight this fucking bear. No, Witcher 3 is a great experience.
Oh
You
my
can
God.
you can fight a bear in The Witcher, and you can fight one in Yakuza, but only one of those games is good.
And you can fight a bear in real life.
I feel like that's one of our major differing opinions, J-Bot, is I really like Witcher, and I understand why you don't like it, but I disagree.
My problem with The Witcher is that I hate Geralt.
Yeah, that's completely fine too.
He's a shitty, boring, lame power fantasy for dude bros.
I don't think he is, and I don't find him to be a lame, boring fantasy. I like how much character there is to Geralt, because at first glance it seems like he's that, but as you play more of The Witcher and as you get more choices and you talk through the dialogue more, he's really conflicted in a lot of the things he feels, and he's a person whose every fucking choice is usually morally gray. Because like in Witcher 2, there's a quest that I love. There's like this weapon caravan, I believe, and you can save them from monsters, or you can let the monsters kill them. And if you let the monsters kill them, well, they fucking die. But if you save them from the monsters, later down the line in the game, elves raid their caravan, and elves get like better equipment because of your choice.
That's bullshit, though. There's no way he could have predicted that. That doesn't make him a bad person.
That doesn't make him a bad person, but that's like I like that there are weird options to the quote unquote like good and bad choices. Because let's see, spoilers, in Witcher 3 there is a quest that I can talk about in this way. There are these witches who live in this town, and they have these kids with them, and the witches are like, okay, if you want this certain thing, you need to go kill this demon, this thing that lives under the town nearby, in this tree. And you go to the thing, and the thing's like, hey, wait, I'm actually a trapped spirit. I'm not evil. If you rescue me from this tree, if you let me go, I will go save the children. So if you let the thing go, it goes and saves the kids from the witches, and they're free. But the witches take the nearby town and ruin it and desecrate it and turn everyone into fucking monsters and kill everyone else in the town and leave. And then the chick that you want to save from the witches later on becomes a monster that you have to fight. But if you just kill the woods, the children die, but the entire town is saved, and the lady you need to save isn't turned into a monster. She's still mentally fucked up, but she isn't turned into a monster.
And then you have sex with her.
And then you fuck her.
Nice.
Wait, do you really?
No, you don't fuck her.
But Brendan,
You know, that's I would almost expect that from Witcher game in a way, just like, and then you fuck her.
I'm honestly surprised that you don't.
But
No,
Brendan,
she's the wife of some dude you want to help out, and this is the way you help him.
Are you aware
that's
of
why it's
the?
not okay
And
to
then
fuck
you
her.
cuck him.
And then
Are you
cuck him
aware
in
of the
front him.
results of it?
Yeah.
Are you aware of the results
It's
of
okay,
the
he likes it.
the choice while you're doing it? Because otherwise, it just seems like a
You're not.
save the children kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
but
you're
then,
not.
Oh, get fucked.
No, you're not. I
Okay.
killed the thing because I wanted experience, and then I found out.
I got it.
But it's a really cool. I just wanted free shit.
You're a really good person.
I play Geralt.
killed him because I wanted to
I
be more
play
gooder.
Geralt. I play Geralt as a nerd who just wants money to build his card collection.
Oh my god.
He just needs money for his Gwent deck.
Oh.
All right, we talked about video
I
games
play
for like a
Gwent.
second.
Oh wait.
It sucks.
Battlefield 1.
Oh yeah, Battlefield 1. That's a game.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is. There are horses in it.
It's the
Horses
first
fucking suck.
Battlefield game ever made.
It's the first one ever made, and somehow
Guys,
they got it out
you know-
today after 4.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good feeling about this. I think this might be the start of a really good new franchise.
They're also yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I can't wait for that one that's going to be set in World War II. I think they're going to be calling it Battlefield 2. I get that
You
feeling.
know,
want Battlefield Negative
like
one.
a modern war game in the Battlefield.
Battlefield Zero,
That'd be
Battlefield
really good.
Cavemen,
Battlefield.
Battlefield Primal.
Oh,
Battlefield Zero is just fucking Mountain Blade.
Hey,
Oh,
I would love to play a Battlefield Mountain Blade. Let's be fair. Get rid of the automatic weapons, unless you have like an automatic crossbow. They're just
Oh, hey,
No,
I can't
all
wait to play
automatic weapons.
Chivalry Medieval War or
Just
Mountain
like,
Blade 2, which
know, like
they are
one of the-
making.
you know
which
those
looks good.
machines with like the things attached to them that you put in you.
Oh yeah,
Imagine
yeah,
that
I
with,
know what
like,
you're
a
talking
sword.
about. Those fuck machines, right?
Yes,
It's got like
those.
a dildo on a piston.
Yeah, but with a sword or like a knife or something.
That's the weapon you
And you
get in
just-
Battlefield
just-
Zero.
Yes.
You just point it at people and it stabs them.
Oh my god, what if they released Battlefield BC and people started freaking out because they thought it was Bad Company, but it was a fucking like it was a fucking caveman
That's
Battlefield.
evil, Brendan.
Oh
Why
my
would you
god.
suggest
That would be really good.
That would be fucked up. Oh my god.
Dice trolls the internet.
Oh,
Bad
God.
Company games are not very good. Just saying.
Oh
I
man.
like Bad Company, but I feel like it was a product of its time. Like I said, there was
Yeah.
a time I was talking about this earlier before the podcast, but I feel like there was a time and a place for cringy humor. And
Right now.
we've passed that, like not even cringy humor, just kind of random humor where everyone's snarky. And that was like the early to mid 2000s where everyone was kind of, or the early to mid like 2000s, not like 2300, but you know what the fuck I meant. I don't even know why I had to explain myself there. But I feel like there was a time
Now-
for every character to be snarky and be witty, and it was interesting in a way because we had never seen like an entire cast of characters be that snarky.
Well, yeah,
and witty.
because at that time, every single character was just Soap from Modern Warfare,
yeah,
or fucking Roach, or Cloth, whatever their fucking names are. Who gives a shit?
Doc.
I don't know anything about Soap's personality. All I know is that one time I read a manga about him getting plowed.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I love me some Modern Warfare manga.
I love my Modern Warfare 2 yaoi.
But
I-
Brenda,
I want to clarify that I'm not joking.
Yeah, I
I'm not
believe you.
surprised.
In fact, I'm pretty certain that I've seen that exact thing.
I'm
pretty
not
certain.
surprised in any way that Modern Warfare yaoi exists.
what is better to you, the whole ironic humor,
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
Yep.
Sparky. Yes.
Yes.
What? The, what?
Sparky-
Answer my.
Yes.
Sparky,
Yes.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sparky, you cut
Yeah.
out before the last year question was said.
Ironic humor or random humor? Which
Neither.
is- Neither.
I like
Neither.
I
Yeah,
use
nothing's-
random humor.
nothing's good.
I use quote unquote random humor, but humor is all subjective because you can tell a joke to 1,000 people and 400 of them laugh, 600 of them won't. It's all subjective depending on what the person is. Some people still like random humor, like lol pancakes, fuck me in the asshole with a waffle iron is funny to a lot of people. But
Oh, that's funny to me.
that's
fuck
the
The
fucking-
only
myself with a
good
waffle iron.
jokes are ones about furiously masturbating.
You're not wrong.
sometimes I do it so hard I rip the skin.
Oh
It
shit,
was
I'm
bigger when I
sorry.
pull it.
Mm.
My daddy always told me to be proud of my dick.
Maddie, tell me a few things too, like how not to rip
That's
the
right.
skin by using someone else's mouth.
That's a fucked up line when you think about it.
That's a
Yeah,
really
his,
fucked up line.
his daddy taught him that.
Like, can you imagine, like,
I-
your daddy being like, "Oh, I see you're jacking your meat off there."
Hey
Uh,
son, let me suck
I-
your dick.
This is a really bad conversation.
I just
This is
zoned
going
out.
in a really. All right, let's
This
steer
is-
out of here.
I
This
zoned
is
out for like
going
a second,
really-
and I
How did you
really
know
bad,
my
really
fetish was
fast.
dad oral?
what?
Oh.
That's
No,
yeah.
let's steer
Hold on.
away. Let's get out of here.
Someone catch me up. I got lost.
All right.
So hey, does anyone else here like dick?
nope.
No.
Big fan.
Nope.
Big
Aw,
fan.
Big
I love
fan of vagina
cock.
myself.
I just.
fucking it.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna speak in this. I remember what happened last time. Brendan had to do a lot of editing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did have to do a lot of editing because Sparky's stupid.
You edited edited one part out. That's the only piece of editing you've
You
ever
had
done
to
with this
you had to
shitty
press
podcast,
C. You had to
Brendan.
press C and then mouse click at least twice.
Hey, I had to figure out where it was too. That took me like 15 minutes.
Yeah, you only made us shut up for like 15 seconds, so it would be as easy as possible for you.
That's also true. Yeah, I'm a cock. You know what? It was still more editing than some Let's Players.
You're not wrong.
Oh man.
That's
Not
absolutely-
wrong. Yeah. Always bringing it back to the Let's Players. Brendan over here.
Speaking about Let's Players, let's talk about favorite YouTubers. Who are
None
your
of them.
guys' favorite content creators? I know
Oh,
that.
it's always you, Brendan.
Shut the
It's
fuck up.
always...
We
Freddie
all know
W.
I am trash tier YouTube.
You
We all know
it.
it. I know it. You know it. I make 4chan videos for Christ's sakes. Like I'm a fucking shit YouTuber, and I'm honest about that. I don't really mind that. I make joke videos that don't take a lot of effort because I like to make bad jokes.
No, don't forget, you're allowed to like Brendan. That's okay, but you're a bad person for it.
And you have
Except
bad
you're not.
taste.
Hey, good job.
Boy.
Anyways, I'll go first. I'll say it. Xbox Ahoy. Xbox Ahoy is a favorite YouTuber of mine. Basically what he does is he makes like fucking video game documentaries about video games and shit. And fucking he's going back and doing like his iconic ARMS series things where he just talks about like, hey, these are guns people use in video games. It's like, oh, hey, neat, cool, great.
Didn't he do the
And
FAL recently?
Yeah, he did the FAL. That is what he did, and he's a very good YouTuber. And if you have not seen his stuff, go check him out. Go do it. It's pretty good.
I'm not going to put a link in the description, so Google.
No,
Use
yeah,
Google.
Google it.
Use Google.
Type in Xbox Ahoy. That's like all you need to fucking do. Go do it, ass. Go get fucked. Anyways, anybody else? No? Am I the
I'll
only
go.
one?
Monster
I'll go.
Factory. Monster
yeah.
Factory is really good.
What's Monster
If
Factory?
you want
do?
to see two guys make the most beautiful boys on YouTube, look up Monster Factory on Polygon's channel.
Yeah, but you gotta go to Polygon though.
That's
You gotta
the
go to
problem.
Polygon's channel. That's the only bump.
Those are the
only
Doom
bump in the
boys.
road.
Those are the pro Doom players.
Yeah, those.
They
Polygon, fuck you. You're sexist.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
Ugh,
They're like
fucking
the
shit, why
video
not?
games version of BuzzFeed.
What is
Griffin
Monster? What do they
McCullough.
do? What do they do exactly?
Just like Bart.
They go into like video game character creators and make the most fucked up things they possibly can.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've ever heard Just Like Bart, that was from their Black Desert episode, I believe.
Yeah, where they made
Mhm.
Bart Simpson.
Yeah, they made something resembling Bart Simpson.
Oh God.
There's also the Spore videos. Those
Oh,
are really
Jesus.
good.
I mean, my
Where they
favorite,
made
my
they made the
favorite
sequel
episodes.
to Dogs.
Oh yeah, my favorite episodes are the Second Life episodes
Oh
because,
my god.
like, first off, it's Second Life. You can't go wrong with that. But also, it's Second Life role playing, but with like fucking like gremlins.
What?
Fucking the most fucked up little gremlin guys. And it's
The boy
great.
mayor of Second Life and the Cthulhu's mascot.
And their fucking Totino's party up in the sky that you have to go through the fucking doghouse to get to.
Oh, yeah.
It is really good.
And then they go to
Um,
the Duran Duran universe.
Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, that
Oh,
was,
man.
yeah. Monster Factory, check them out.
Yeah.
The WWE videos are really good too.
Mm.
Hmm.
I like,
Anyway, Sparky.
Oh,
number one.
Sparky has bad taste.
I love
Okay.
Freddy. No, I don't. What?
Yeah, you do. I like.
What?
I don't know. I don't know who I really like love anymore. If I get really excited when I'm checking out videos anymore, it's pretty much like H3H3. But I don't really watch those videos. I kind of just put them on in the background, and then if something loud happens, I go back and rewatch it. I chuckle a couple
Right.
times, and then I'm like, all right.
They've been
or
pretty
is it-
steadily going downhill in quality.
I had
since
I
they
had a
started.
good channel. It was
I like.
Oh
it.
yes.
I feel like I was one of the only people who liked that they separated their kind of like daily vlogging channel from the main channel
I
because
agree.
it felt like Ethan and Hilla was kind of their own little vlogging channel that you could check out what they're doing, and then H3H3 was like the big reaction, big goofy channel, and now it's kind of just getting really what's the word I'm looking for? Shallow. Not shallow, watered down. Like everything's getting watered down now.
Yeah.
And that happens with a lot of YouTubers where it gets watered down if you're not doing new stuff like every month.
JonTron.
JonTron I love, but I feel like something has been off for the last like year and a half, 2 years, and I don't know if it's one of the writers. I don't know if it's John himself or the set, and I don't think it's John himself, but I feel like John has been pretty much the same and changed a little bit, whereas we're getting so used to so many other content creators. And I still laugh at his videos, like his most recent one I laughed a couple times. It's pretty good, the Dark Dungeons video, and then the Skateboard Kid video and the Food Games video I really liked. Same with like the bootleg video. I've liked a lot of the recent ones actually, but for a while
Like-
there, yeah, it was really kind of hit or miss there.
I wouldn't say that I've like not liked his videos, but it's like, yeah, something's like just been off. Like something's missing.
It's the
I don't know
screaming.
what it would be.
It's the screaming.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's the tone down on the screaming, and then I feel like that's because we've already gotten past the time of YouTubers screaming for fun.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm angry. I gotta peek the mic and yell really loudly. And we've kind of passed the point of that being funny. It's not really funny anymore. Sometimes it's a little endearing when it's genuine, but anymore it's just like, oh, this is manufactured anger in a can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
John,
Speaking of not video games,
can I say mine?
no.
Corridor Digital, okay? Fuck off.
Corridor Digital.
There. You all know
Alright.
who they are. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck off.
Sparky, wasn't
Right?
I just talking about YouTubers screaming not being funny? Jesus Christ.
Look.
Yeah. We're the
fuck
quiet
you.
boys now.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, Sparky.
Don't do
Sparky, I
that.
love
Don't
you.
do that. Now we can't monetize the video.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
He
goddamn
played us like a
it.
fiddle.
Oh no. Brendan's gonna lose all, I don't know, 5 cents.
Oh my god, I'm gonna miss out on $3 worth of ad revenue. Oh no!
my
All
God.
because Sparky wanted to kill himself.
Damn
God
it.
damn it.
Speaking of the monetization rules, we were talking about them earlier. I
Hold
don't
on.
like them,
Everybody-
but I understand. What?
I want to say something. Everybody go to the YouTube channel Grand Illusions, because
All
it's just an old man playing with weird toys.
J-Buck gets to go twice.
Yeah,
He
I
went 3
do. I'm a
times.
good boy. All right. Shit.
YouTube
Video
on-
Game Donkey is really good. If you don't watch his videos, fuck you.
Yeah.
Donkey's pretty great. Speaking about YouTubers and YouTube in general, though, the new monetization laws, and they're not really like monetization laws. It's more so YouTube saying, hey, we used to do a thing where we didn't tell you that we kind of unmonetized your video if it was about sensitive content because advertisers didn't want to be on there. But now we're telling you about it.
Get fucked.
It's YouTubers talking about sensitive content and their videos getting their monetization removed, not reviewed, sometimes reviewed. And it's by a bot, which sucks, but I kind of understand why that's in place, I guess. I understand that the system is in place, but it's super easy to get around. It honestly is. All you got to do is keep your tags clean, and the bot just goes through your tags, the description, and your title, I believe. And pretty much as long as you keep those places free of curse words, like heavy curse words or like sensitive stuff like suicide, hate, depression, stuff like that, you're pretty much fine.
See, now I have a problem with that. Is that in the shark videos I make, the dumb shark videos, I put like fuck ass like as a default tag. It's just fuck. I don't care about this channel. But none of my shark videos have had monetization taken away, except for the ones where I use copyrighted content.
Fuck. I feel like fuck is more so if it's in the title. Like,
Well,
I
it
wonder
had
if
fuck
there's some sort of like priority thing for it, because you can't just take away monetization if YouTubers are saying fuck, because YouTubers have been saying fuck since the dawn of
Yeah.
YouTube. I mean,
well, I had a video demonetized very recently, the cure to the common cold, and I did have the word drugs in the tags.
that's more so it, because like this is gonna hit a lot of the weed YouTubers, I guess. And this is more so, I feel like this is more so aimed at the drama YouTubers and the commentary channels, just so that
fuck them.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, Leafy is.
I mean, whoa. What I'm
and I accidentally clicked stop recording because I'm an idiot. I pressed the space button.
Damn it, Brindle!
That was like
Damn it,
literally
Brindle.
2 seconds ago, though.
Now you have to edit the 2 clips together.
I'm gonna. This is a good time. I'm gonna be right back, real quick.
Okay, I'm recording again. It's all right.
Have fun.
All right. I was about to have myself a fucking crunchy
Never
hockey.
mind.
So guess what I'm gonna fucking do? Oh man,
Oh,
crunchy
this is
fucking talkie.
This is
Welcome
a
to the
professional.
TrashHole fucking podcast.
This is a professional environment.
I was
But-
gonna get up so I could take a quick jerk break.
Hey, you guys want to hear a joke? Donald Trump.
Oh, shut the fuck up,
Politics.
Sparky. No.
Politics.
Shut
jokes,
the
yay.
fuck up, Sparky.
Good joke. Good joke. Good joke.
Yeah.
Good joke. Good joke.
Yeah,
Good joke.
thank you,
Good
thank
joke.
you, thank you.
Man, I'm gonna get tagged for so much sensitive content.
Here's the
discussed
sensitive
goddamn
content for you.
politics.
My ass.
Your ass is
okay.
very sensitive.
Now it's
All right,
going.
so-
now he's getting a community
Sensitive.
guideline.
So are my nipples. That's because of low testosterone.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Low titties.
Okay. All right. So like speaking on the YouTube thing as a whole, I feel like as though it's kind of a gray area, because advertisers and YouTube do have their complete right to pull a monetization off videos that they don't want to advertise on. And while I agree with that, I do think that the system should be more like carefully monitored by people if they're going to be doing that. Because automated systems on YouTube are a fucking joke, and they
Awful.
should have thought this through. More so, I'm pissed about the automated shit, it being automated, because like I don't know, I'm a dude who reads porn, and I haven't gotten any of my videos demonetized, and that's because I'm careful about what tags I put in there and what titles I have usually. Like I had a video series called Crowd Fucking, and I changed that to Give Me Your Money because I didn't want fuck in the title of my videos, because I knew in some way that YouTube's search algorithm would fuck me over. Like I just felt that. I was like, I'm going to get fucked over somehow through this, aren't I? I'm just going to get screwed over. I have a feeling.
Actually, Brendan, I have one of my videos baited animated. It has the word "fuck you" in the title, and it's not had its monetization taken away or search results down, because from the last video I did in the same exact topic, actually the second video has more views.
I don't know. I'm usually just careful about what I put in there because I'm a big baby.
I don't have anything to lose, so I'm not.
Get your money taken away.
I don't want to get my YouTube channel taken away. I don't want Daddy YouTube to come into my house and say, "Hey, fuck you, give me a fucking ad revenue." And I want to be like, "No,
Give me your
Daddy, no."
money.
Give me your money.
Is Daddy YouTube what you call your pimp?
It's what I call my pimp. Yes.
I call him Yoda.
All right.
You tried to
But-
think of something else there, but you
As
couldn't.
kind of a whole, as kind of on the topic as a whole, YouTube's still more of a hobby for me. I don't know if YouTube would ever be my job. Even if I like quit my real job to pursue YouTube, it would just be a paid hobby to me still, because it's such a volatile place, especially for someone like me who makes such weird, shitty videos, that I know that it would never be something that I want to be my full-time job. YouTube is basically for me just a stepping stone for my hopefully going to happen in the future if I keep getting jobs from people and keep doing stuff, voice acting career.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want it to be for me, is a voice acting experience and to make contacts so I can get more voice acting experience and get jobs.
I don't know
That's
anything about
awesome.
YouTube.
Did Pinemations contact you recently?
No.
All right,
No.
just curious.
Who knows?
No, I know him through I think I know him through a friend of mine, Robin, but he gets Robin to do a lot of his voice acting. And Robin's fucking great. I love him.
Well,
but
I was gonna say the reason I ask is because he posted something on. He says if you guys know any looking for Overwatch people who'd voice Overwatch characters, and I'm like, well, my friend Brendan does a really good Torbjorn.
I probably won't get contacted. Honestly, it's one of those things where I feel as though some YouTubers don't care, but some people see that it's me. It's like, oh, it's Brent Daniel. Oh, fuck that guy. I feel like I'm really paranoid about how people think about me. So sometimes I feel as though there's like this secret underground movement to just hate me and dislike me. It's like,
See,
fuck you.
I think that the only way that would happen is someone would just like quickly go to your channel and be like, oh, hey, what's this guy's like top 5 most viewed videos? Oh, 4chan you.
Yeah. Oh, this guy makes fucking 4chan videos? Oh, fuck this
Cancer.
Yeah, like that's the only. I think that is the only way someone would like actively avoid you.
Oh, and look at this. He rips off iDubbbz. Oh, it's awful.
I try to actively avoid you, but I just can't escape.
That's because I post high-quality shitpost videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean,
I make some great
Brennan
great verbal garbage.
as long as you don't shit talk people, I don't think anyone hates you.
I'm crawling around in your vents talking about dogs and going to the supermarket.
I like go near my fucking water heater and I hear like clanking and and then there you are just hanging out in my water heater. You need the high temperatures to live.
Yeah.
You suck out the moisture. That's what he does.
And I put it,
God damn it, Brendan.
I turn the moisture into ad revenue. I convert. I am the only human being who can convert moisture into ad revenue.
I get in the shower and I turn on the faucet and you like waft out of the shower head as like a vapor.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, bro, check this out.
Hey, bro, check out this sweet vape trick.
Then you materialize in my shower and I'm like, Brendan, get the fuck out of here.
And I'm just like, I just want to get soaked, bruh.
Get back into my pipes.
God.
Soak me up, bruh.
You guys.
I ain't gonna soak nobody up.
Vape.
God damn it. Vape. Welcome to Vape Town.
Vape.
I'm your host, Vapeman.
Hey there, guys.
Smunk.
Welcome to the Vaping Podcast. I got a couple new flavors to talk about. Who's tried Blueberry Boom yet? Blueberry Boom is a high-quality flavor on top of my vaping charts. It's one of the top 5 flavors this month, and I've gotten it sent in by numerous fans, one of which put a bunch of paint thinner in the bottle. I accidentally smoked a bunch of paint thinner, and now I can't stop. Paint thinner.
This podcast is brought to you by Uncle Pete's Paint Thinner. So good you can vape it. Don't vape it.
That was terrifying.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
So once you go on a ramble, can nothing
Sometimes
stop you?
I'm unstoppable
Sometimes
because
you
I don't
just
like to
start
be
talking.
stopped. I don't like to be stopped until I let myself stop.
So say you're doing a little ramble and your
Sounds
house
like my
catches on
kinda man.
fire. Your house catches on fire.
I would
But
have to
will you
finish it.
still- You'd have to finish
I would have to finish it. I'm duty bound.
to finish.
And
the
not
rambles.
only because I just record on the toilet.
Oh.
Duty bound.
See, Brendan, this is why the
Joke.
YouTube community hates you.
This is why I hate you.
That felt so genuine. It hurt me. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. That's just true.
See, me and Steve Pie the other day, we were fucking talking about how much.
Sparky.
The funniest part of that joke, Sparky, is you said YouTube and community in the same word.
In the same, you said 2
In
different
the
words. in the
Same
same
words.
word.
YouTube amenity.
Sentence. I have speaking dyslexia, all right?
I have mouthlexia.
I just
Spexia.
can't. I just don't know anything at all. That's my problem.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I know
That's
nothing, but I
unsolved.
think I know things. That's my issue.
What?
I'm just dumb as fuck.
I'm a fucking moron.
I pretend to have talent so that people think I'm a nice person.
pretend to
I'm
be
a very
nice
talented
person.
and nice person, and everybody loves me.
Yes.
Oh
well,
man,
that's
I bet
true,
you have
though.
a big dick too.
I do.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
you're not
hey,
a
good
celebrity,
for
Stubby.
you.
Stubby,
Is it 6 inches in girthy?
6.5 inches in girthy. Thank you very much.
I mean,
Oh, man.
Brendan, let's be serious. Without Stubby, your channel would never 2,000 subs.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, this is just a reminder that Mike Matei of Cinemassacre Productions has a 10.5-inch wiener.
Oh yeah, man. So if at any point in your life you're starting to feel big about yourself,
Speaking
Remember.
of YouTubers that have huge dicks,
How big do you think Rich Evans' dick is?
Rich Evans.
12 inches.
No, just
No.
12.
Just
It's
12.
12 wide. 12 inches
12
wide.
watts. He's got 12 watts of dick.
12 gigabytes.
His dick is
He
so
plugs
awkward.
his dick. No. He plugs his dick into like a wall socket.
12
Eraserhead, have you heard of socket dick?
He's instead of like a scrote, he has like a little plug and he plugs it into the wall, and that's how he gets his nut.
How do you think
Shaq.
whenever I hang out in the YouTube big house and I go to Rich Evans, whenever I need to charge my phone, I just take my micro USB cord for my Android Samsung Galaxy S6 and plug it into Rich Evans' scrote.
Is that the phone you have?
Okay, is the YouTube big house the big house that
That's the big
MC
house that
Ride
every
sings
YouTuber
about?
lives in.
Wait,
Is that the
why
big
did you
house
mention
from
Samsung?
the song "Big House" on Death Grip's album "Government Plates"?
What's
No.
wrong
You know
with
what?
the
I was
S6?
thinking more like big house as in slang term for prison.
The Nut House.
The Nut Shack.
In the nut shack.
It's a little old place where
we
can
get
nut
together. Nut Shack, baby. Nut Shack, baby.
Baby.
Thank you so much for
Nut
coming to the
Shack.
fucking TrashHole podcast. I appreciate your viewership. Now that we're talking about Nut Shack, the podcast is over. I'm ending it on that
No,
note.
it's the
And the
Nut
note is
Shack.
Nut
On
Shack
that
because I
nut?
don't want to talk.
It's the Nut
that
Shack.
nut.
No, we're done. I'm just gonna walk the
It's
fuck out. I'm gonna
the
jump out my
Nut
goddamn
Shack.
window. I'm
Glitter
gonna
on the
slit my
hat
wrists.
with
and
the
fucking-
Nut shack.
We're
It's the Nut Shack.
this is the end.